Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Yasar Ahmad. So in this video we're going to be doing paper 2 from the Ict IGCSE course. We're doing a May-June 2022 paper, variant 21. So paper 2 is a practical paper which is 2 hours and 30 minutes long, and in this video we're going to be focusing on setting up the evidence documents, and then we're going to be doing a document production part. Okay, so let's go ahead. The first thing we need to check is, do we have the right source files? So you should have a file called yachts.csv, weather.csv. So let me go to my folder. Yeah, yachts, weather, yeah. So I think we've got the same or the right files. And now we can go ahead and start task 1, which is the evidence document. Okay, so the evidence document will be used to place screenshots when required, and it will be printed off at some point in the exam as well. So first of all, we need to open up this file here, j2221evidence.rtf, which is this file here. Okay, once the file is open, we need to make sure your name, center number and candidate number appears on every page of this document. So I always insert this information into the header, and always I select 3 columns. So there's no specifics about alignment, where you put your name or your center number. I like to use all 3 columns. So that's my name, center number 5, 6, 7, 8, and then candidate number 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that appears on every page now. Save this document into your work area. It's the same file name, but then what we have is your candidate number after. So let me go ahead and save this. Make sure when you save this document, you're saving it as a Word document, and you include your candidate number at the end. Press OK. Done. And you can see the file type is up there. So we're going to be coming back to this document throughout this paper. Okay, so now what we need to do is start task 2, which is the document production part. So you're going to be editing a document for, I don't know how to say this, Tarara Adriatic Charters, maybe a shipping company, not sure. The company uses a corporate house style for all their documents. Paragraph styles must be created, modified and applied as instructed. Okay, so let's go ahead and open up the file that ends in charter.rtf, which is, where's that file gone? Here we go. And you can see there's some formatting that has already been applied, some headings which are right aligned. It looks like that's going to be a table at the bottom, this part here. Okay, that's fine. So what is it that we need to look at? The page setup is set to A4, portrait orientation with 2 cm margins. Do not make any changes to these settings. Okay, so just for your own reference, guys, if you go to layout, and if you went to margins, custom margins, you can have a look at the margins. Obviously we're not going to change anything. If you did have to change, this is what you'd have to do. Go to margin, what did I click on now? I clicked on custom margins. If you had to change the margins, you can do them here. If you wanted to change the page orientation or the paper size, you can do it here, but we've been asked not to change anything. Yeah, the paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes to these unless instructed. So 3 paragraph styles. So let's have a quick look. We can go to home, paragraph, no, not paragraph, styles. You've got body, subhead and table. Save the document into your work area in the format of the software you're using with the file name YC guide. Okay, so copy that name and file save as into the same folder with the file name given as a Word document, and then click on save. So now the first screenshot what we need to do is take a screenshot to show this file has been saved, including evidence of the file type, and place this screenshot into your evidence document. So this will be evidence 1. So here's the new file. Let me just take it to the top and open up this. And using the snipping tool, I'm just going to take a screenshot of the new file that's been created and saved. There we go. Save. So now what we need to do is to place some content into the header and footer. So place the text, this Tawara Adriatic Charters, center line in the header. So I'm going to click on Insert, as I always do, click on Header, 3 columns. I know we're not going to be using left and right, but I can just click here and copy that text there. Obviously guys, if you're not, you will be typing in the text, so make sure you're not making spelling mistakes, or just take care when you are copying, because you need to also include capital letters when shown as well. Okay, so that's the header done. In the footer, page numbers left aligned, and your name, center number, and candidate number right aligned. So we go to Insert, Footer, page numbers left aligned. So click current position and select the page number, and your name, center number, candidate number right aligned. So there's nothing in the middle, so let's just get rid of that one. Seems like there's already some formatting for the headers and footers. So we've got the name, and for center number I will use 5678, and candidate number 1234. Just close. Make sure that header is center aligned between the page margins. So what we can do now is we can go to File, Print. So you can see the header appears on every page, it's center aligned. The footer is aligned within the page margin, so you can see this is a page margin here and the page numbers there, and then your name is aligned to the right side as well. No other text or placeholders are included in the headers and footers, so that's something I've already deleted. So you can see the left and right, and the middle one got deleted, the placeholder, and headers and footers are displayed on all pages. I can see that, that's already been done. Okay, so now what we need to do is create the following paragraph style based on a default paragraph style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to here, let's just save the changes. I'm just going to click on normal for now, and then click on plus, and we're going to create a title style. Make sure you copy this title exactly as it appears on the question paper. So based on a default paragraph style, so based on paragraph, so we don't need to change anything there. And the font we're going to be using is going to be sans serif. I'm just checking to see if my website's still up. So if you come to my website and click on paper 2 and document production, I just want to open up this PDF. You can see in a moment fonts can be put into 2 categories, either sans serif or serif. I'm not sure why it's taking so long to load up. Oh, here we go, it's loaded. Okay, and there's a slight difference between sans serif fonts and serif fonts. There's a slight little tick at the end of each letter with the serif fonts. So typically when they ask me to choose a serif font, I go for Times New Roman. If it's sans serif, I go for Arial. So these are the 2 fonts that you need to remember. It's just basically any font can be placed in either category. So let's go ahead and see the question. So it's asking for sans serif. I'm going to choose Arial. Okay, so Arial. Size is 34, right aligned. Right aligned. Go to format, paragraph, why is it not changing? Alignment's going to be right. Okay, I'm not sure why this wasn't changing, but that's fine. I can see it's on the right, bold and italic. Single line spacing, no space before. So if you go to now format paragraph, single line spacing, no space before, and space after is going to be 9 points. Press OK. I think I was in a table style, so let me just click back on that. Or just click on clear for now. Okay, so we got the new title style created. Make sure you're not selecting anything before you create that title style, or maybe you just click at the front or the start of your document. So if you do format anything by mistake, just clear it and put it back to what it was, or just clear it by clicking here. Okay, so that's done. So what we need to do now is to take a screenshot evidence to show the settings for YC title paragraph style and place this into your evidence document. So evidence documents there. What I'm going to do is open up the title again, so right click modify. Let me double check everything. Sans serif 34, right bold and italic, right bold and italic. Single line spacing, I can see if I go to format paragraph, single line spacing 9 points after, 0 points before. So now what we can do is take this screenshot here, copy, it's okay, paste, done, and save the changes, and we are done. Apply the YC title paragraph style to the title text yacht charter guide. So we can highlight this now and we can apply the title. So double check again, it's Arial, yep, 34 right, 34 right, bold, italic, and there's a 9 point space after. I'm happy with that. Select the subheading types of charter and the following text. Okay, yeah, select the subheading types of charter and the following text up to and including a paragraph ending in R3 if you eat with them. So let me just see. So we want to start from types of charter. I think we're probably going to be making columns. Let me just see where this is meant to end. Up to here. So what we're doing at that point, guys, let me just I've just lost where it was. We try that again. Here. So from here to types of charter. Okay, let's see what we need to do. Get rid of that. And change the page layout so only this text is displayed in 2 columns equal width with a 1 centimeter space between them. Okay, so from, are we including the heading? Select the subheading types, yeah. So from the subheading to this text, and what I did was I pressed Ctrl F to find this text. Okay, then obviously type it into that window on the right hand side. And what we're going to do, we're going to highlight this part here, and we're going to make this into 2 columns. So if you go to layout, columns, more columns, and 2 columns and a 1 centimeter space between them. 2, yeah, done. Okay, so let me just save the changes. Okay, question 6. Import an image J2221boat.jpg and place it in the paragraph beginning an alternative to bareboat. So paragraph beginning an alternative to bareboat. Let me first of all find this. So if I press Ctrl F and then enter that. So okay, so this is a paragraph where we have to insert the picture. Okay, let's insert the picture now. So click just before, insert picture, browse for the picture, go to your source folder, and it's called, yeah, that picture here. Okay, what do we need to do to this picture? Rotate the image 180 degrees. So we can go to here, rotate to 90 first of all, and then rotate it again. So now the picture is facing in the right direction. It is resized, so it's 4 centimeters wide, and the aspect ratio is maintained. So we can double click on the picture, and we can resize it to 4 centimeters. It's aligned to the right column and top of the paragraph. So we need to, and the text wraps around. Let me first of all wrap the text around the picture. So if you right click, you can go to wrap text tight, or you could have just clicked on here as well. The picture needs to be, so it's already been resized, right aligned, so aligned to the right of the column and top of the paragraph. So what that means is the picture, we need to move it here, so you can see it's on the top of the paragraph, and it's on the right hand side. Okay, so it's within the column. Okay, great, happy with that. Job done. So there's 4 marks for the pictures, guys, so it's really important you are spending the time to make sure you are checking the questions, looking at the requirements, and doing as the question is asking. Right, sort the list from fuel for navigation to water sports equipment. Let me see if I can find the list. It should be fairly obvious. Yeah. Fuel for navigation, water sports equipment into alphabetical order. So I'm going to search for this. Let me type in here sort, and then select A to Z, ascending. So we should see, I think, beach towels and children's life jackets first. Yep, so that's now in the right order. And apply bullets to all of the list in step 7. Okay. Okay, so let me just highlight this again. It doesn't say which bullet points, so I'll go for the default one. Okay, sometimes it can be specific and say square. So make sure the bullets are aligned at the left margin. So what we need to do now is to remove the indentation. So you can see there's a bit of indentation. Click on here, and from the left there should be no indentation. You can see the preview here. And the list is in a single line spacing with no space before or after each line. So let me just highlight this again. If we go to here, no space before or after, single line spacing. And there's a 6-point space after the last item in the list. What I'm just going to do is click here, delete that, and double click so it's highlighted, and change that to 6. Okay, so there's a little 6-point space now after the last bullet. Okay, the YC subhead paragraph style has already been created and applied to 4 subheadings. We need to modify the YC subhead paragraph style, so only the following formatting is applied. So let me open up, oops, I just clicked on my expression software. Let's open up styles again. I'm going to fix this to the right hand side. Yeah, just drag it, get rid of this now. And what are we opening up again? YC subhead, this one here. So let's just have a quick look. So right click, modify. So modify the YC subhead paragraph style, so only the following formatting is applied. So serif, so we need to make sure we select a Times New Roman for serif. Okay, 16 and center aligned. So center aligned and 16. Bold and italic, so not underlined. So please look at the preview. Single line space, so format paragraph, single line space, no space before, and I think it was 6 points after. Yeah. Take a screenshot of this to place in the evidence document, so we can use our snipping tool again. So what we changed the font to serif, so Times New Roman, 16 center aligned, bold and italic, single line spacing, no space before, 6 points after. Let me copy this and place this into the evidence document. So this is evidence. You can see this one's also been changed. Need to really pay attention. Let me just, I think it's got, was it body before? Yeah, it should be body. So let me put this back into body. There we go. So make sure you haven't selected anything when you create a new style. Evidence 3. Paste. Save. Okay, done. Locate the table in the document and apply the YC table paragraph style to all text in the table. So the table is here, so just click on that little icon there, YC table. Okay, done. Right, format only the first 2 rows of the table so they look like this. But before we get onto that, let me just check. Yeah, the table borders, no, at 1 point black internal and external grid lines are displayed when printed. So let me put the borders on first, then we can do the other formatting. So highlight the table and apply all borders. Okay. It looks like what we need to do is insert another row. I'm coming back to question 11 and doing this part now. So this bolt length needs to be above 12, 15 and 20. So I think what I'm going to do is right click, or click on insert, above, these 2 cells. Wait, no, I don't need to do that. What am I doing? Okay, so I'll put the border on. Let me just go back a few steps and just let me see what I did. Okay, let's put the borders on first. Okay, these 2 cells we're going to merge. These 3 cells going across, we're going to merge as well. So I'm highlighting across, right click, merge. Okay. This needs to be center aligned. Not right aligned, center aligned. And also, yeah, just that text. This needs to be grey. So all of these rows here needs to be like a light grey shading. Okay. All text on each row displays on one line. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to try to fit this, that's not one line, try to fit all of the data or the table within the columns. So all the data is fit into one line. That's within the column. Oops. There we go. Trying to make it as even as I can. Okay, I think I've done that. Okay. So all text on each row displays on one line, the table borders and all data fit within a column width, and it's a 6-point space after the table. So I think we've done that now. So let me just check for the 6-point space. Little cheat, just double click here. Let me just click on remove space after paragraph and change that to 6. There we go. Okay. And we've come to the end of the word task. So we're going to now spell check and proofread the document. So to do the spelling, you can search up here spelling. Obviously HEB if you spell it right. So spelling and grammar. And you can check the spelling. So if it's something like this, you can leave. If it's something obvious, that is a mistake. So these are names, so I think we can leave that. The list and table not split over columns or pages. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to print preview. Okay, so the list is not split over 2 columns or pages, and the table as well. There's no widows or orphans, there's no blank pages, paragraph styles have been applied. Yeah, there's a 6-point space after the table and list, which we did. Yeah, and if you're happy guys, you can go ahead and you can print this off. So when you do receive your printout, always check for the right font styles, the alignment, check to see if you put a picture in the right space, look at the list and the table to see if they've been correctly formatted. Okay guys, we've come to the end of the document production part of this paper. Please join me in the next video. We will be doing data manipulation, which is the database section. Thank you for your time. Please like and share the video. Good luck in your exams, and please show your support and subscribe to the channel. Thank you again. Bye bye.